Jan? Good evening. Welcome to the Women Igishar Stadium grounds here for our first encounter here in the President Cup 2024. We will see Lions going up against the Eagle Claws this afternoon here. Expect to see a good game this afternoon. Maybe might be dominated by the Wing Lions. It's left to be seen. But the ball is round. And we sure the Eagle Claws will come out fighting tonight against the Wing Lions. I guess the Wing Lions will be the favorite. Everybody know that. The Wing Lions will be the favorite in this match this evening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the Eagle Claws will try to upset the Wing Lions here tonight. So it's game number 3 in the President Cup. Last night game, first game was won by, who won the game last night, boy? The first game, the first game draw, boy, 0-0. You had a 0-0 draw between Newcomers East Enders FC versus the Diamonds FC. So we had a 1-1 0-0 draw in the first encounter of the President Cup 2024. Then the second game of Ducks against the Spartans, and first half Ducks were leading 1-0. Then we had some lightning and thunder. Eventually that game was called off. Then we had lots of rain here on the park. So this is game number 3. So we have the man in the middle here, the officials is Kevin Harley. Kevin Harley, fourth official, Vinegar, where we have the Cowrie. I think it's Young Cornelius, I'm not sure. And the assessor for this game is yours truly, Trevor Rouse. So right now we're into cups at the moment. Doing some commentary on this game. So the whistle goes off. It's Lions in the attack. And there's an offside situation called here by the AR2. AR2, offside situation in the first minute. So Lions is on the attack. Offside call in the first minute. The Lions. Ball hit a strong there, intercepted by the Eagle Claws. Back to the Lions. Lions lost possession. So we have a attack there on the Eagle Claws. Ball passed forward. Intercepted there, and there's a Eagle Claws man is down. I think he get a lick there with that air ball. So the referee has stopped the game momentarily. Go on and check on the Eagle Claw player. Guess he will be okay. The med is called into action here. At the moment, so you're not missing a game at the moment. One of the Eagle players are now getting some medical attention. medical attention there for the Eagle Claw. So we are expecting 2 good games here tonight. So I said before, the first encounter is the Young Lions versus Eagle Claw. Have a doubleheader tonight. So we have a resumption in the game. Another game has resumed. It's Eagle Claws. Ball hit over the top. Straight to the keeper. Keeper collect and rolls it out to player on the wing back position. Pass it inside to Marvin. Marvin. The defense is knocking the ball around. Midfield is in control, back on the left flank to defender, moving up forward. Lions is pressing forward. Ball hits on the left flank. Lions still in control. So the ball is intercepted. The ball goes into touch for a throw-in for the Lions. So we're just holding on for the moment until one of the commentators come in and we have the man himself, Culture. So I'll be turning you over to Culture to take over the commentary.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here at the Raymond Eagle Shot Football Stadium. It's a third match in the 2024 President's Cup. It's the Rowan Lions. They're coming up against Eagle Claw. New look Eagle Claw, all homegrown. Here is the man, Skip. He's blocked away, out of touch. It's going to be a corner for the Lions. New look Eagle Claw. And Lions without the service of the captain, Jermaine. Short corner. Sends it inside the box. Heads go up. Ball breaks nicely. It's a tussle for it. Bundle off the ball there by Jackson. Jackson is young, but he's strong. Here comes Marvin. Estelle sends it inside. Long ball all the way across field. Christian is under pressure. Poodalicious hits it out of touch. Now he stays in. Lions putting a lot of pressure on the Claws. Ball breaks. It looks like Mikai. Miskick there, the ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a throwing for the Eagle Claw. We're into minute number 6. It's the third encounter. Don't forget, the first game drew 0-0 between EastEnders and Diamond. And the second encounter was washed out, and of course, that game probably will have to be replayed at a later date. But we're into game number 3. And we have another game coming up, and that would be, I think it's Predators versus Attackers. Predators and Attack. So this year we have 10 teams. And they're all feeling their way out. Here comes the Eagle Claw trying to surge their way forward in blue. Defense thwarted there. Trying to play down the right hand side. Here comes the Claw. It's good defensive work there. And the left back position, it looks like Yariel. Ball played out wide. Here comes the Lions now, try to rebuild. Picked up nicely, smoothly played out on the right hand side to, that looks like Shamari. Shamari starting in the right back position.
So we have the Lions here putting some pressure on the Eagle Claws at the moment. On the eastern side of the field, going to move southward. Ball comes in, controlled by the Lions. Ball chips in, miscontrolled there by the Lions player, and the ball is kicked into touch for it's a corner for the Roaring Lions.
So Mighty's playing in the right back position. Is a player there going down the middle? Is that Peters? No, I see Peters. It looks to me, no, it's not Christian. There's a player I'm not too sure of. He's way up front. Ball comes inside. Fireman heads it out. Picked up there by Mighty. No, Trevor Peters was transferred from Diamonds. So you're hearing me right. Picked up now on the left flank by the man Christian, the dangerous Chrétien. Here comes. This could be Mikai. Mikai shimmies. Plays it all the way back to Trevor Peters. Peters tried to play it wide. It's blocked away there by, it looks like, the man Stewie Louis. Tussle for it on the right flank. A man goes down in slow motion. Who is that? It looks like, is it Christian? I'm trying to figure who is up in the strike, or see, I'm seeing.
We have a Lions player down at the moment. You're not missing any action at the moment. Player outside over on the left flank. Moving southward is the Lions. Player now getting medical attention. So play has resumed. Eagle Claw is in possession, and the Eagle Claw ball almost give it away, but miscontrolled by the Lions player. I think it's Mikai. On the flank is a good ball by good build up, a good attack in there by the Eagle Claws. The pass was too straight. The goalkeeper came off his line and collected comfortably. Is the Eagle Claws in control, taken away, given away to the Lions. Lions player slipped. Eagle Claws control well beat, and he beat him again, and he happened falling down. Reminding you, we have the ground is wet. The ground is wet, so the player shaking and have an offside here call against the Eagle Claws, and he kicked the ball away, but the referee was a little lenient on him, give him a break. Offside call in the 11th minute. ER1, ball hits over the top. Lions. Ball is taken away by Eagle Claw. Eagle Claw player in the defense hits the ball upfield, but it give it away to the Lions. Lions on the attack again, having pressure on the Eagle Claws. Mikai tried to beat his player, but he was fouled. So it's an infringement against the Eagle Claw. Just about 23 yards out. So the man Scipio will take the kick. The ref sets the wall like a 7 yards wall. I don't know. 7. Scipio chips over the top. It's a poor kick straight to the keeper. Keeper still not collect cleanly. It was a little powder puff, as we called it there, to the keeper. Should have been collected easily. So the ball goes outside the goal line for a goal kick to the Eagle Claws. We're in the 13th minute of play. It's 0-0 here in the third encounter, Wing Lions versus the Eagle Claw in the President Cup. Ball hits out on the right flank. To the Eagle Claws, seems like the ball goes out into touch. Seems like it will be a throw into Wing Lions. Over there on the eastern side, southeast side there, look a little dark there. I mean, the lights not so bright over there. So it's Lions take the throw. Lions is control. Deep in the half of the Eagle Claws seems to be playing defense. Lions is there knocking the ball comfortable. Let me just playing back. I mean what I defend. 0-0. Get some life in this game, the Eagle Claws. Get on the attack. The Eagle Claws. Similar, the ball goes into touch for a throw into the Wing Lions. Ball throws in. Lions still in control on top of the 18-yard box. Passed, intercepted here by the Eagle Claw. Eagle Claw in control of the ball. Hits the ball forward. Control well there by Eagle Claws. Hit it over the top. Intercepted there by Lions. Headed to his player. Plays it on the left flank. So his Lions just dupsing the ball around there because the Eagle Claws is more playing. Lions in control, hit the ball over the top, missed control, but still Lions. Scipio, come on, man, come on, look at the play, wait and see, allow the play to continue while left. Look at it. There's no need to be too quick on the whistle. You cannot at least look at, you should have at least look at that play a little more and see if you can apply the advantage, because nobody was Scipio. He just got chipped, but he's still in control of the ball. So the man himself here, have a next commentator here, so make my job easy now to pass over to the man himself. The Doc. So the Doc will take over here. Good night, Doc. Nice to see you, man.
Good night, Rosie, and it's good to be here. It's more AFL action as the ball does come in. That is well defended in the end. It is goalless here in the first 15 or so minutes of play. But there's Williams trying to apply some pressure on this right side and change that. Williams puts this one inside to a Keontae Brooks, and Keontae within 16 minutes has made it 1-0. Composed finish. He received it, he opened his body and placed it in the corner. 16 minutes in, Lions lead 1-0. Well, it only took a little breakdown. And the ball picking back over. Christian, once he got 1v1, he had one thing on his mind: create a goal-scoring opportunity, and he did just that. And Brooks was not really known for his goal scoring. Here they come again. As this time it's Walker trying to drive. Looking to see who is partnering the man. Keontae midfield. Who's in number 49 for the Roaring Lions? I need to make a check on that. This one is forward. In a dangerous area as well. A drive and goal! And 2-0! Just like that! Christian Williams, well, that was very easy. shifting it onto his right boot and just driving it past the near post of the goalkeeper. Just 1 minute after Chianti made it 1, Williams doubles it 2-0. Levels of pressure being applied. It's become relentless now from the Roaring Lions. They scored and they were immediately on the attack. Brooks, excellent work, driving forward with some vigor as well. Chianti Brooks, not afraid to take on a man. Looks to put this one across the edge of the area. Does come across. It's the one the man who just scored. It's Williams. Lays it off to what I think was Jackson. Jackson drives it. Some vigor, some venom, but not too close to the target at all. He's not afraid to get expansive. Burris, who's wearing the armband for them, and he's barking instructions, barking orders. Cut out excellently. And here they come again. It's Williams. I'm wondering, I've been calling number 11 Walker. Because I know Walker is number 11, but that's not Walker. So I need into the system and see who that number 11 is. It will be a free kick for the Eagle Claw. In a very advantageous position as well. And after a double blow, will they be able to find some sort of respite? Can they create a response? Can they get themselves back into this game? Driven goalward and harmlessly wide. It's out for a goal kick. Scipio. Shoots it across toward Mighty. Brooks. Jackson in a foot race. Jackson bundles over a man, gives away a free kick. Has stayed down hurt. I believe that is a Stewie. Will require medical treatment regardless. Or he won't. Even worse, he's gonna ask for a sub. He doesn't need medical treatment, he needs a sub. Play should be resumed with a free kick. Looking toward Chad. Marvin. Mighty. To Jackson. Drops it inside. I think that's Mackay, running number 11, Scipio. That one poked away. Only as far as Candy Brooks. Tarek Jackson again. Puts one deep to the back post. The keeper spills it. It goes all the way across and in. Not the most conventional goal you will see, but they'll take them however they come. 24 minutes in, 3 goals to nothing. It was just a dink over to the back post. I'm not even sure who got the final touch. The keeper should definitely have done a lot better with that one. It is 3 goals to nothing, and the first time this year we're seeing one team getting out to an early start and capitalizing on it. That's a Duke. Tries to shift it wide toward, looks like Clark. It will be a throw. Duke. Clark gives it away to Brooks. Connor. Excellent ball. And Williams is in behind again. And Williams takes it around the keeper. Sheer composure. Sheer clinical. And it's absolutely brilliant. Kristen Williams makes it 4. And we're not even a half hour into this game. You saw the idea. Those two are absolutely in sync. From the second Connor got on his boot, there was only one thing on his mind. No mistake made with the finish. As easy as you like. That's a result of playing together for that many years. 4-0, 26 minutes in. Claw are under the pump. And I don't think it is done yet. Here comes Aiden Scipio. Skip turns, cleverly wins a free kick. What? Is that number 49, Trevor Peters? Who's that? Who's that number 49? Is that Trevor? It's Mighty. We work the way pockets. Knocks it long. We won't get there. It's out for a goal kick. Press. Look at that press. Immediately winning the ball back and looking to break. Almost doing so successfully. Look at that pressing scheme. Immediately. I want to see that again. I want to see that pressing structure again. In the build, giving it away. Excellent work by Brooks to win it back. Excellent work by Keontae Brooks. He gives his captain a touch. Burris shifts this one around toward Brian. Scipio. Jackson on the drive, using his pace well. Jackson puts an excellent ball, just evades Williams. Scipio turning. Scipio fires. It's just over. Again, you're seeing your patterns of play, excellent patterns of play built up here by the Roaring Lions. They're able to side through our defense back to forward. Everyone seems to be on the same page. Look at that press again. Once they take it short, if they didn't take it short, they don't bother. It doesn't matter because they get it back again, the Lions. Pass just evades a corner. One back quickly by Scipio. Put it forward, but into no man's land. The good turn. Can the claw find something? I think he was caught on the wrong foot. There was Williams sits out for a throw. Brooks turning cleverly. Erskine. Mighty. Excellent again. Left, right. Attacking both sides. Connor turns, fires brilliantly. Absolutely sensational by the young sensation himself. He's a goal scorer by trade. He's doing what he does with the utmost brilliance. 5-0, and again, we're not even a half hour in. Claw are in for a very long night. I've been looking a lot at the Lions tactically. I've not been looking at the Claw tactically, but from what I'm seeing, I think, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I think with here comes the Eagle Claw, but not much they can do there. I think they may have gone back to their old formation, the original Claw formation. I think it was a 3-3-1-3, something along those lines. And well, it's not been working. Here comes Scipio, trying to poke it through. Scipio gets it back. Scipio's turning and finding Christian again, and Christian Williams, 6 goals to nothing. 31 minutes, it's 6-0. This is going to be a very long night. I keep saying it over and over. What else can you say? Because every time the Lions get the ball, they look like they're going to score. And the Claw don't look like they're going to do anything to stop it.
Doc, it seems like you changed everything since you come here. From the moment you came, goals just start flowing.
And I think it's my fault. I think it's my fault, Griff. The Claw, they have not been prepared for this Lions win. I think you can tell. Oh, interesting. The keeper is done. So the keeper is done. So the gloves have gone to an outfield player, and the coach Griff is forced to make his second sub of the half. What that means is that he only has one window in the second half to make a sub. So if someone gets injured in the 89th minute, he can't replace him because he's already used two of his sub windows in the first half.
Is it 3 substitute or 5? How is it?
It's 5 subs, but you have to make it on 3 windows. You only have 3 opportunities to stop the clock to make a sub. And Griff has stopped it twice. Scipio trying to slide it through. Scipio. Goes across. Erskine shifts it quickly. Forward again, a bit too heavy to pass. But I'm trying to understand it from the Eagle Claw, but I think I do understand from the Eagle Claw. I was wondering, you're down 6-0 and you have 3 guys camped at the halfway line. Then I realized it's Naldo, Chad, and Stewie. They're not going to get back. No wonder they've been getting carved open time and time again. Again, they're pushing men forward. Quickly stifled out there by Pockets. He's carrying his second touch of the game, I believe. That's Yariel. Is that Yariel or your number? Is that 26 or 76? And your numbering on the new uniforms is a bit confusing to my eyes. Here comes Williams, drifting, turning inside, outside, trying to find an avenue to attack. Still twisting. Is this his help? Brian looks to whip a ball in toward Chianti. Connor has a pot shot. It's blocked and out for a goal kick. So it was not blocked, in fact. Just got the contact wrong. Six goals to nothing here. 6 goals to nothing. 35 minutes into this first half. It's been all Lions. It's been nothing but the Roaring Lions so far. Go long, looking for Stewie. Doesn't go very long actually. Stewie does excellent turn. His pass finds a teammate as well. Duke. Back out wide here. Brooks trying some good recovery pace. Jackson on the challenge as well. And Brooks steps away with it. It's a foul, that's a free kick. Erskine takes it quickly. Marvin. Brooks. Tidy. Scipio. Pockets. Williams. Pockets. Driving at pace. Well defended. It's a throw. It's a very packed Roaring Lions bench as well. Here they come again. Jackson. Scipio. Scipio goes all the way around, chooses to go the long way. Jackson drives past a man, puts it in, and Scipio's in an offside position. Put it forward. Put it brilliantly, put all the way in. Shamari Bryan, it was a cross more than anything. The keeper got his lines all the way crossed up. 7 goes to nothing. 39 minutes in. When it's not your night, it's really not your night. Now the question becomes, do we see 10 before the halftime whistle?
Possibility, we will.
Well, when it's going good for the Claw, it's going very good. When it's not going well, this is what it looks like. Of course, as you can tell, number of the overseas cohort is not here tonight. Usually when that happens, this tends to be the result. Medical staff called. Another injured Eagle Claw player. Seems to be a trend. A lot of injuries to the Claw, none to the Roaring Lions. I think you can tell which team has been training and which team hasn't. Here they come again, Lions. It's a long ping. Well controlled. Very well controlled. Out for a throw. Good turns. Brooks. Jackson. Jackson only has one direction he's going, to the byline. Jackson, excellent ball across. And well, it looked like he fluffed it, but somehow he's managed to poke it home. Not the most convincing finish, but a finish nonetheless. 8-0, 41 minutes gone. Well, if you're an Eagle Claw supporter, this is not a fun start to the season. Samuels kicks us off yet again. Brooks. Jackson. Read well by the Duke. Jackson presses excellently. Slides this one through here toward a corner. And out for a corner. Good defending. Had to be good defending, and it was. Very good pressure there by Tariq Jackson. Brian to swing this one in. He's got his name on the score sheet today already. It's an excellent ball. Good goalkeeping. He had Erskine attacking it. Good move to get inside there by Connor, and he wins a free kick. Aiden Scipio. Stand over this one. And with it just being about 22, 23 yards out. And on that side of the goal, there's only one thing on Scipio's mind. Scipio steps up, gets the bend, doesn't get the dip. And on quickly by Brooks, and they're away again. Well defended in the end. The Duke pockets. And toward Jackson now. So cleared away. Eskin. Around to Brian. Jackson. Good individuality. Good brilliance there by Tariq Jackson. Excellent individuality there by Tariq Jackson. The pass doesn't quite match it, however. Here's Stewie. And looking toward a Chadwick. And Marvin Eskin is just faster. Jackson. Brooks, and that's the halftime whistle. Commanding half, convincing half for the Roaring Lions. 8 goals to nothing. Just 45 minutes in. The Claw, they're going to have a whole lot to come back from because the Lions are on their A game tonight. We'll be back in about 12 minutes time for the second half action. But for now, we will take you back to Master Control. We're back here at the REGTC, and Coach Griffith is making use of the halftime window to make a change. He's already used 2 in the first half. But it's been all Lions here. They've also made a change. I'll get that for you in a moment, but it does appear as if it's been a couple actually. Looks like Keontae Brooks is out and is being replaced by Jelly. It's a man, Jelly Richardson. This is given away cheaply. Here comes the claw. Chance for them to get something going in the early stages of this second half. Samuel. Drive at goal. Cleared away.
Doc, you'll have to see if you could use this thing.
On the line. So, yes, so it is. Jelly, who is in for Brooks. So, fall on a free kick. Also, a change on the right side. Looks like Tarek Jackson's night is done. And also, Shamari Bryan's night will be done as well. Here comes Scipio. Shifts wider toward pockets. Christian. Tries to poke it through as Scipio recycles.
Doc, is that the man? Sorry, let me say good evening.
Yes, let us say good evening to the man, Millington, is joining us here as Lions. You're very much in charge of this one.
Good evening to all. Good evening, good night, good morning. Wherever you are in the world, taking a commentary, we greet you. And for me, it's really good to be in your company. With the clock 8 goals down, Doc, what we are seeing here.
Christian Williams puts it wide.
When the Royal Lions in a whole new, different kit, one that we'll have to become familiar with. Not sure that young referee has gotten the message, though, that AR has gotten the message that a dress code is key. And
Indeed.
not sure.
Just noticing it, actually.
Yes.
And I think he's been told as well. As they come again, the Lions. Jelly has to hit it, surely! Took 2 touches and out for a corner. Should have hit that one.
I was just moments ago, Christian given a lifeline to the claw, and now it's another one that has been, I think, more than Jelly should have pulled the trigger on, and he didn't.
So there were 2 changes made at the half for the Roaring Lions. It was the man Jackson, he is out, and Jamoy Hodge. Even maybe making his debut.
No, certainly not.
Was he old enough last year to play?
Doc, you certainly wasn't here last season. It wasn't even last year. It was earlier this year. He played for the Rowan Lions.
Oh, yes, this year. We are still in 2024.
We are, indeed.
Of course, they got eligible at the beginning of the second window. He was in that class, yeah. Oh, yeah, he is that age. So Jamoy, he has come over on the right side, and as I did mention earlier, Jelly is in, Brooks is out after having an excellent first half. Probably the man of the match in the first half, Keontae Brooks. He had himself a very good game.
I haven't seen the man Walker.
Indeed.
And if this is the Lions that we are going to see throughout the season, well, we could be looking for a serious face-off, Lions and Ducks.
It's not just that we're not seeing Walker. Mackay has taken Walker's number. Mackay's now in 11.
In number 11.
Because I was confused when I first came in. I saw 11 and I thought Oliver Walker's playing. Then I realized that's a lot smaller than Oliver Walker usually looks. Even from my bad eyes, I could pick out that's definitely not Walker. Here comes Samuel. Chadwick driving at pace, has Naldo for company, along with about 5 Lion shirts. Chadwick goes on his own, and he probably shouldn't have.
Was that even a shot?
I don't know. Not certain.
It goes to nil.
Bad slice. Very bad slice.
And it's very difficult picking up the numbers, the black numbers on the blue shirt of the
Numbers,
Eagles.
the numbers should 100% be white.
That should not even be a crescent.
I can't say
Or a yellow.
I've given up completely trying to identify the claw numbers. I can't see them.
It's hard. It's very difficult to pick up the number on the shirts.
Here's Scipio. Brian. Back to the keeper. And he gives this one away toward pockets. Well defended by the claw on the end. Here's Duke. It's a man, Chinaman. Duke. Again, shifting it forward, and he's driving away. Can the claw mount something?
That's a break foot pass.
It is.
That's a break foot pass. What's the number 25, Doc, for the Eagle Claw?
Number 25, I have.
Well, I'll pick it up here in just a bit. Is that a new signing?
Probably. It's one thing we know about the claw. They cycle through players. Duke. Scipio. This is dangerous. This is a problem. This is a huge problem. It's Christian Williams. It took too long.
Very good defensive work there by Brown, closing down with speed. And he had to, because it was Christian Williams who was getting that ball onto his right foot to unleash the shot. And Brown came to the aid of the claw.
Here's Mackay trying to win that one. Hodge does well to keep it in. Brian.
Technology is failing us here, Doc.
Couldn't get slow if it wanted to. Erskine. Scipio. It's not be the first time I've seen the claw have more than 8 men behind the ball. He just rides the challenge here as Brian. He's driving through. They're not challenging him. And Jelly has a hit. That's a good save.
That's a good save. Is that Gordon?
I think it may be Gordon who's gone in goal, actually. It was Poodle who was in goal to start with. Poodle had to go out, I believe, with an injury. No, I think it's Gordon who's going in goal.
That's very much so. It's going to be a corner. Going to be taken by Mickey Connor. Eight goals to nil. That was the halftime score. We are already in the 10th minute of this, the second half. There has not been any addition to that score line. corner. Served in shot. But he says that. And Scipio. Oh, it goes wide, it goes high. Remains 8 goals to nil. It's a goal kick for the Eagles. Eagle clock. Trying to come down this right flank. Charles. That's a foul. Free kick to Royal Lions. Connor. Mekai Connor. Oh, it was a cheeky one, but well read by Kirby. Was just looking to put it around the wall. Oh, penalty. Penalty is the call. Penalty is the call. And Christian takes the ball up and walks to the spot. Penalty is the call. And I think it is spot on because Francis is saying the contact was outside the box. He's saying the contact was outside the box. But with Francis being that far in the box, it would be hard for me to understand how the contact was outside the box. It seemed to be very much on the line. And referee Harley was right there. And he said, you know what? It's to the spot we are going to go. Micah Connor steps up. Connor. Up against Garden. And Brong is lucky, testing the patience of the referee.
Why are you there?
He's testing the patience of the referee.
You know you can't be there.
Mikai goes to the left, straight down the corner of the left flank pole. And it's 9 goals to nil. 9 goals to nil. Mikai, again, on the score sheet.
Well, it took them a while, but they're back in the groove that they were in the first half.
Took them some 13 minutes in this second half to get going. And
Funnily enough, when I came in about 13 minutes into the game, it was 0-0. So maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Are you saying we are going to see about 7 more goals?
I'm saying sometimes 1 brings 2, sometimes 2 bring 3. And as I was saying, it's, a layoff from Chad to Stewie, a long ping from Stewie up to the goalkeeper, and Lions now possess the ball, as it has been for the past 58 minutes. Mackay and Peters. This is one off toward Mackay. He has 2 runners, overhits both of them.
So, Dr. number 25 for is Shaka Monday.
That's a new name.
It is indeed. That's why I was interested in knowing who it was, because I didn't recognize him. Flag says down. Yeah, it comes up now. As the referee says, it's true to
I am not sure how. They need to stop arguing. They're right. They are right, but I don't know. They need to stop arguing. It looked, from my initial vantage point, like Christian booted the ball into pockets, and then it went out. Claw agreed with me, but the referee said, Lions ball, and because Claw were arguing, they almost paid the price. Lumped up field. Jamoy does excellently. Driving forward, Jamoy Hodge, brilliant ball. The keepers come out. The keeper needs to go back. So they chip him, He said, lays this one off. Turning, twisting his Hodge, and loses out on the edge of the area. Chadwick. Naldo. Back toward Chadwick. That was a good idea for a ball, you know.
It was.
He never loses that little touch. He's always had the ability to play that pass and put some very good weight on it. Even when he's not in form, he's still dangerous now, though. That's brilliant from Scipio. And Christian puts it across.
Opportunity for Hodge to get on the score sheet. Opportunity going and begging, looking. He had more time and space than he thought. And in the end, he went for a one-time shot that went well. He was wide. He was off balance. In fact, that was Mikai. Thought that was. I thought for a moment it was Hodge.
That was very ungainly. Not Mikai-like at all.
Indeed not.
Forward, Ariel says, thank you very much. We're on a new number this year. We got 76 on his back. 76. Ariel Fleming is wearing as Lions do prepare another substitution. Brian launches it forward. Mackay is onside. He read the line brilliantly. He loves the keeper. That's even better. That's absolutely clinical. The star boy yet again. Mackay corner.
And that is the kind of precision we have come to know about Mackay Connor. And that is why we would ask, why did he take the shot that he took, attempted earlier, and on this occasion, with all calm, all precision, man. He just took it down, recognized where the goalkeeper was, and just lobbed it over his head and into an open net. Not 10 goals to nil. As
well, the club make the final change.
As is it Brian who goes? And the man coming on is Gums. Malachi Gums.
They have so much depth, you know. Work Lions. You hear the names they bring off the bench. Gel is a starter for 90% of teams in this league. And so is Gums.
4-2-3-1. That's what they're playing.
It's an interesting, very interesting concept. Because it really, really looks like a back four. A lot of advancing with their fullbacks, a lot of depth, their midfielders. Scipio is up deeper in the first half. He's playing as sort of like the factor number 10. Well, sort of a 10-9 hybrid. You saw often him taking up the lead role in the attack and Mackay dropping deeper in between the lines. So again, it's a very fluid system the Lions operate with. And they have players that can operate within that system.
Indeed.
Excellent turn. Christian Williams, now Peters, who I think is going to prove to be a very big addition for them this year. He'll probably go unsung because he plays midfield, he plays a role. Oh, that's careless. The keeper almost got himself in trouble there. Thankfully, he will be able to get himself out of that trouble. The job Peters does, it goes unsung, but he's really that midfield destroyer, cleans up everything, wins you back the ball high up the pitch. Peace.
And this is what Royal Lions has at their disposal. They have youth. Indeed. And they have experience. And with the youth comes peace.
Talking about youth, we've not seen. I think my favorite youth out of that whole Lions Academy, young Renel Martin. I really like Martin over on this left side. Unfortunately for him, he's behind Christian Williams, so he's not going to get many opportunities on this left side. But I really like the look of Renel Martin.
Now, I don't know if you would have had an opportunity to see any of the inter-house games up to date.
Unfortunately, I've watched a bit too many. Taking this one right-footed. He was standing over left-footed. all the time. Then he chose at the last moment to use his right boot. Very interesting. Well, yes, I have gotten to watch a few of the inter-house games. Some of them I have enjoyed, a few of them have not. I will say that Pink House versus Maroon House game, that I think was it 4-3 the game ended up an excellent game to watch. I really enjoyed that one.
It was one of the closer game we have seen so far in the senior boys division, because for most of you, when it comes to Orange, coming up against Orange,
it's going to be a long night. Unfortunately, because that same Orange House team possesses that man who's on the ball there, Mackay Connor, as well as his running mate, Kristen Williams. So it's going to be if you can't beat them in the senior league, have fun beating them in the high school league.
It consists Mackay Connor, Kristen Williams, Nicholson Millington. It consists Jovanti Gale.
You have Julius.
So when you speak about the team, it is they are the disadvantage.
Excellent work there by Boris. He put Naldo down. He was right to his goal mouth.
But you know, it was good by Naldo, because what Naldo did there,
Forced him to go back to the pressure.
not only that, but had he crossed that ball, all it needed is to ricochet.
Indeed. As a shot there by Duke. Oh, crossbar! I knew he caught him out, you know. I could see it. Duke completely caught Boris off guard there. Well, there's something you just don't lose. And how many times over the years have we seen Duke put that one the top corner?
Good effort there. The coach acknowledges that.
That's what you bring the Duke in for. Every once in a while, he can do that. Chadwick.
Wins a corner.
Excellent play. So at 10 goals to nothing in the 60th minute of play, and with no subs left for Coach Griffiths, I think it's damage limitation at this point. Keeping just 2 men back for the corner. Third drops off. It's going to be Stewie to put this one in. Excellent in swinging corner.
Good hand by the goalkeeper.
Boris did very well. Goes down, screaming for the referee to give him something. You're not going to get anything there, and you better get back. It's 4, it's 5. No, that's not the pass. That's not the pass on the counter.
It's just not done yet. It's not done yet, because Lion gets it back, and it is. It goes just wide. And
well, I'm wondering, was that Yariel?
it was indeed. It was indeed Yariel. It was Yariel.
Here come the attackers. I don't recognize most of them. There's Gomez.
It is the old team. It
There's
is
Special.
attackers.
There's Miguel.
This is a man I don't think that you would recognize.
I don't know who's that with a beard. I'm seeing smiles. Well, for the Predators, I saw the man Cadney Rennie earlier. You know, when there's Rennie, there's hope for the Predators.
Indeed.
Ariel. Scipio. And Mackay Connor is in. And Mackay Connor puts it wide.
I think for the left footers, they don't get around the ball quite enough. So when they try to wrap the foot around the ball, it just goes more to the left. It calls to the left. And so they will have to get around the ball, get over the ball a lot more to control it.
Here comes Christian. Christian trying to drive through, almost doing so. Well, some new faces for the Predators. They are missing, I think it's Woodley.
They are missing a couple of players. It's not just
Woodley.
one. They're missing Woodley.
Lynch as well as, no, for the Predators.
They're missing about 3 or 4
Three or
players.
4 guys, yes.
Yes. They're missing one to.
Can't check.
They're missing one to
Claw.
the claw. They're missing.
Woodley just went to the Claw.
They're missing 1 or 2 to EastEnders as
As
well.
well. I think Victory is gone as well.
Yes, Victory is
Victory
back.
went to the EastEnders.
Yes.
They are missing a few pieces. The Predators. But once there's Rennie, there's hope.
Indeed, you better believe that.
For the attackers, very interestingly, they lost their top scorer from last season in Plunkett.
Indeed.
He's gone to the Docks. But they've replaced him as someone with arguably more potential, a certain Mr. Tamarcus Connor. They've been craving him for a while. They've been looking at the signature for a long time. They've finally gotten their guy. What can he do in new uniform? Here comes Scipio. Well, he had placed the A-bat. There was no one marking the back post. Couldn't pick up any of them, however.
I'm astonished how that young man didn't start for the Claw.
What was that?
Woodley.
Indeed. As someone is played out. I'm wondering if he's injured. Where's Erskine? Well, I think they're both no lines because all the defenders are making runs forward. Over the top. Poked away. Well, it's going to be one of those second halves, I guess. Neither team really pushing the pedal, so to speak.
Well, for the Lions, they are good with themselves. When they are 10 goals up in their first game, it's not about the amount of goals right now for the Lions.
Especially if you remember how the Lions started last year.
Indeed.
They drew their first game 0-0 with Spartans.
And I spoke to that last night, Doc, when we remember that our first 2 games or 3 games were drawn.
3 or 4 in a row that were draws. 0-0 draws at that.
0-0 draws. And the first goal came against whom? Do you remember?
Attacker scored 2-0 on. The score was 2-0. Because I know Attackers won that game 2-0. But I can't remember. Was it Clark?
Doc, come on.
I can't remember.
Doc, you have.
That's a shot! Oh.
Into the side net.
Side netting.
Doc, come on. The first victory for any team was the Attackers against whom?
I'm trying to remember. I know we played the Attackers early. Was it Spartans?
Against whom?
Was it Spartans?
No.
I know the scoreline of the game. It was 2-0.
It was the man who was having a very, very bad season. He was coming out of injury. He would have suffered. He was really not in the best mind frame, match fitness, nothing. And we joked about it a lot. It was against Limers, Doc. Don't bust your brain. It was against Limers.
I was never going to get that. I can promise I wasn't going to get that one. Excellent ball over Jelly.
Oh, the keeper did excellently well.
Brilliant by the keeper, in fact.
Oh.
Again, Jelly should have scored that one, you know. Could have and he should have scored.
It was against the man Danny, who was getting back.
It was Danny. I remember now. It was Danny. He was injured and he was not fit. And
coming
of
back.
course, he was the first keeper to concede.
Yes, it was the first keeper to concede in the President Cup.
It was Shivel Cunningham, I believe, got the goal.
Yes.
Excellent ball.
It was Cunningham, first game for the attackers.
yes.
The new kid on the block, and he scored from way out.
Yep.
Oh, it was a rocket of a shot. I don't think that Danny, in his best day, would have been able to save that one either.
It was a great goal either way.
It was just unfortunate for Danny.
Because everybody else was keeping clean sheets. There were 6 other goalkeepers at least who kept clean sheets that year.
Yes,
He
in
had to be
the
the
beginning
first.
of the tournament, and then Danny was the first man to get beaten.
So a much better second half by the Claw. But it has been a lot less attacking focused. Here comes Chadwick.
That should be easy. That should be an easy goal. It's my. Oh my, and easy. It should have been in the 76th minute. We saw the man, Mickey Connor, how he put that one away. And here is supposed to be a experienced player and could not find the back of the net. Oh my.
Sometimes I question it. And if you weren't there, you wouldn't believe it happened. But there was a time in our lives where Chadwick Samuel was a 20-goal-a-season striker. Not too long ago, Chadwick Samuel was scoring 20 goals in a league season.
Doc, if you call 4 years not too long ago, well, something is wrong with you. That's a long time ago.
By footballing standards in Anguilla. Not long enough to have gone from that level
Straight
of
off the ball.
fallen off a bit too far for my liking. It's not
And
the same.
even when the man, Taji Johnson, when he was playing with Taji Johnson, even then, he wasn't really scoring either. And the combination would have been one, you would have expected him to even score more goals with the class that he would have had as a striking body.
Ever since he left the attackers, he stopped scoring. But he had to leave the attackers because they happened to sign the only striker in the league who was scoring more goals than him. In the best season Chadwick was having, the attackers went and signed Ricardo John. The only player they could have signed that could have pushed Chadwick out of that starting striker spot. And whether you like it or not, Chadwick can't play in a front partnership. Because you remember that old attackers team, when they were at their best, Chadwick was the lone striker, and they had creative players around him. So even though he would miss 6 or 7 in a game, he's getting so many chances, he'll score 3 or 4.
So you're not missing any football. It's a medical timeout where the man, Yariel, it seemed to be down. Doc, 10 goals to nil. Could have easily been, at this moment, 10-2.
Should be.
At minimum, 10-2.
Should be, but I don't think it would make much of a difference.
Well, it could. You never know what goal difference could have done, or will do, in when we come to the latter stages of the competition. And so, what you want to do is to score all the opportunity that you have. You want to make use of it. You want to convert. So the substitution will come as looks like the man Shallery. Looks like the man Shallery who is going to make his way on, and Yariel will call that a night. So, game whistle goes for the restart, and it's going to be restarting with a goal kick.
Taking short. It's going to be more of Lions possessing the ball, knocking it, probing, but not quite penetrating as they were in the first half. Ball across, looking for Jelly. Scipio. Williams. Just one in dangerously.
Ooh.
Keeper does well. Had to do well. Throw comes in. Peters. Scipio. Williams. Oh, tried to cut it back. Well defended. Now the claw. At pace. Naldo. Challery. On his back. And Naldo does well to find the pass. Erskine intercepts. Here's Williams. Has runners left, right, center, go centrally. It's Jelly.
Hodge is
Jamoy
offside.
He has drifted himself offside as Jamoy Hodge. The turn. Needs an option. Finds an option. Good 1-2 touch passing.
Good.
Here. Excellent
Lovely.
passing. Stewie drops this one wider here for Chadwick. Gets a seat in the tangle, but does well to get himself out of that tangle and spray it wide here for Naldo. And Naldo is onside. The touch betrayed him. That was good from the claw.
It was very good.
Where's this been all game?
Very good ball movement.
Patterns of play. Excellent patterns of play by the Eagle Claw there. Here they come again.
And this is what you would want to see more of from the claw in games, more than just these bouts of. You want to see more consistently that the claw is able to distribute the ball and to be penetrative as they were on that occasion.
Oh, not on the same page at all there. Connor and Hodge. Let's come on. He went for Jackson, but he's taking a much more central role. He's allowed Malachi to do a lot of the outside work on that right side. While he's shifted into the center. Skin. Scipio. Williams. Yes, Challery in support. He'll use Reece Challery. This pass is a bit too heavy and out of the reach of Ian Scipio. The drive, here comes the Eagle Claw. Good footwork. Excellent footwork. He's beaten 1, 2, 3 now. Lays this one
Oh,
off.
that's a good pass. Oh, lazy work from Chad. Lazy work from Chadwick there. No effort at all to get to the ball.
What was that youngster?
That's Woodley.
That's Woodley, right?
That's Woodley.
Should have been starting.
Now it's a question that I ask you. Why didn't he start?
Thinking he was injured, but
As a coach, I'm asking you
Again,
to put on your
then
coaching
again,
cap.
because even though we ask it all the time, it's a question I find myself asking. It's also a question that I get asked a lot. It's a question I don't like as a coach. Why is such and such player not starting? Because even though we're on the outside, we don't know exactly what's happening internally, what discussions may be within the setup. So even though we may want to know why certain guys of a certain level aren't starting, you just never know what's going on within the club structure.
Indeed, and sometimes it comes from what happens at practice. Yep. Persons doesn't show up at practice, and their combination at practice, and
Exactly.
Versus disciplined training. Yes.
A lot of internal factors that go on at the football club, especially at the grassroots level. Don't have paid players that show up for training as if it's their only job, because it is their only job. These players have jobs. Football's a hobby for them.
So, our lines looking to make their final substitution.
Challery. Scipio. As Lions do get the advantage.
Skin stays down. And the whistle now goes. Medics has been called. Will the substitution come be allowed now? Do you know that the man, Vinci, has gone to the attackers? He has gone from Ducks United and has gone to the attackers.
When in fairness, he was not playing much at the Ducks United in recent times. That's a big man, Kent Sam.
Ken Sam, yes, indeed.
So with Simba going out from the attackers, naturally they needed another Duck centre back to replace him. So they went and got Simba's old partner in Kent Sam.
So the substitution will come now. That is Pockets, who leave, and coming in. Now, can you see that far?
Not at all. If you can't see it, nobody can see it.
Marvin goes back in.
The Lions will be content to just play this one out.
Is that man Sox? Is it Sox who has come in?
It might be Sox, you know. I think it is Sox, actually. Here's Christian. He's driving. He's not content. Christian hits it off the crossbar. A rocket out of the proverbial nothingness.
About 22 yards out.
Foot race.
He could not have touched it. It came off the defender. It was a direct pass back.
And Boris gets the pass wrong. Tackle's army is coming back. Stewie on the charge. And his favourite left boot, trying to poke it through toward Chadwick Samuel. Bustled off the ball illegally. It will be a free kick. Is the chance for the Eagle Claw? Well, it can't be called a consolation prize at this point, but can they get one for their pride? Prodigal son, the former attacker, playing against his old side today.
And we know what we saw when they played in the league against the attackers.
He has a personal vendetta.
He put them to the sword.
He has a personal vendetta against the attackers. Ball comes in, and Karim does the easy work. Seeing the two old stalwarts for the attackers. The cousins that you can't separate. Lee and Special. They've been there from the beginning. Still there. And Boris has some trouble with that one. Is that the man Killer? Seeing Miguel.
The referee said that's 90 and that's all we are going to see.
That's all for this one here. We've had 90. It's been complete and utter domination by the Roaring Lions. Stepping away with the 3 points comfortably. Convincing scoreline of 10 goals to nothing. Christian was a star man today, as he so often is. Connor got into the action as well with a hat trick. And those twins just doing what they continue to do, destroying teams, every team that comes into their path. Great start to the season for the Lions. 10 goals to nothing. And coming up in prime time, it's a huge one. It's attackers, it's predators, it's next. We'll take you back. In the meantime, to Master Control.